It's Tuesday, January 6th, and we're talking Bears, Lions, Week 18 NFL. NFL news, too. A lot of firings, a lot of moving pieces. Going in there, we're going to talk playoff picture. We're just going to keep it all NFL. Let's get to it. What's up, everyone? Happy Tuesday. Alex's favorite holiday, January 6th. He's celebrating. He celebrated several years
I thought you
ago.
meant Black Monday.
Yeah, no, that too. It is Black Monday. This is... Yeah, that's we can start with that. We're going to start Bears. Let's start with Black Monday. The real holiday, not Alex trying to overthrow the Capitol. We're talking...
I'm going again. Every year.
It's a migration at this point, just a yearly thing. Like I said, it's Black Monday. Expected some moves. I feel like some of the moves... I don't know. I feel like we didn't get all the moves we wanted, but we got some of them that were expected. First off, Pete Carroll. He's gone. That was one of the more surprising ones, I would say. Makes sense. Just didn't work out. It just didn't work out.
Did not do what you wanted to do. Like, even if, like, you knew you were going to be bad regardless, but, like, how bad they were was terrible. Well, obviously. But, like, it didn't seem like the culture really changed. Like, people,
No.
You start off the year with Christian Wilkins doing that stuff.
Yeah, just having a little fun in the locker room.
Yeah.
Boys will be boys.
And then you end the season with Max Crosby. I mean, probably not even Pete Carroll's call, but you end the season with Max Crosby being pissed at you. Like, not a good way to start and end. And then the in-between wasn't good either.
Yeah,
So.
there was really no highlights. You had this your all-star running back coming out of college, best running back prospect we've seen forever.
Yeah.
And put up, okay season, but in terms of what you expect from that, and especially running back, translates, I think, pretty fairly fast into the NFL. Put up an absolute stinker of a year. So, yeah, Geno Smith wasn't the answer, too. He thought, hey, he looked better in Seattle, which is crazy to say, than he did on the Raiders. And then there was still no answers. So, yeah, it's the only reason it's, I guess, not like surprising is because it's 1 year. We got one and done, but like if this was any other year, second, third, fourth, and you had a performance like this, you're gone.
I heard some not credible rumors. It was from Pro Football Talk, so they just kind of say stuff.
I think the headline's going. We should be more.
But
just say anything.
they did throw out an interesting combo. They said Tom Brady might want to bring in Brian Flores as the head coach, and then have Brian Daboll as the OC.
Double Bryans, dude. Stacking Bryans.
I feel like that'd be hell to be as a player, though.
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't know, because I think Brian Daboll's too chill, and then you get too chill, and then you run into Brian Flores, and he's like, why are you smiling? You're like, what? Like Brian Daboll's making these nuts jokes in the locker room, and Brian Flores is, like, basically bullying the quarterback.
Yeah, that's actually. Can Fernando Mendoza get bullied, though? I feel like he'll just take it on the chin. Yeah.
He'd be like, that's serendipitous, and they walk away and be like, what the fuck?
Thanks for the criticism. I'll put that in my game.
Yeah, I'll write in my journal. Like, all right, cool, dude. Thanks. Yeah, maybe it's a perfect combo. All three of those guys. It's still funny. Tom Brady's just the GM, just casually hiding in the wig. It's just, I don't know. He goes and announces games.
He's announced every game. He announced he's announced 3 Bears games this year already, maybe 4.
Credit to him though. At least he likes Caleb. At least he's not like this guy's a piece of shit every time he throws the ball. He's like, oh Caleb, I see what you're doing there. It wasn't the best maybe or whatever. A little criticizing, but he's not like what's the Troy Aikman where he's like, Caleb Williams should never step on the football field ever again. And if he does, I'm retiring from this.
Pretty much. Yeah, whatever. Other firings. I guess we'll just start from the top. Arizona Cardinals fired Jonathan Gannon.
Pew pew shots.
Yeah, shots.
What a wild guy.
Expected, I guess.
Yeah, I would say it is expected. Again, they were terrible. I think they didn't really go with the best roster around for him, but to be like, hey, again, another person's like, here's a generational talent, Marvin Harrison, and you really couldn't do anything with him when you're supposed to be the offensive guru, and Michael Wilson becomes prime Calvin Johnson apparently. It's weird. So like, yeah, I can see you getting kind of canned for that. And then Kyler Murray obviously was a stink fest. Like, you know, a guy who I think was better before he came. Kyler Murray was, and then he comes and Kyler Murray's basically, you know, telling basically to retire at this point. Like, just get out of here, Kyler. No one wants you. So to underdevelop your quarterback and you're, you know, one of the best receivers we've seen in college in a while, that's tough.
I will correct you. He is a defensive guy, not offensive.
Is he? Okay,
guy,
I thought he was.
Regardless,
their
no,
defense
it's
was
confusing
better.
because they both left at the same time. I always get
Sure.
them and the Colts. Always like
Yeah.
you have to think about it for a little bit. Yeah, no, I mean, even besides the point, like you said, I mean, you can't get worse on offense while adding pieces. Defense, you added a bunch of guys, and it still wasn't great or anything.
No.
I mean, you were getting crushed most games. I mean, don't have them, but I just remember them putting up. Remember, I was like, they're giving up 40 a game. It was like 40, 40, 40. So, like, you're the defensive coach. You added so much on the D line. You added corners. So, yeah, I mean, we're in year what? This is the third year, four, yeah.
Yeah, no progress. They've gotten worse. Like I said, I mean, the fact that James Conner gets hurt and that really just ruins your whole team, that's a tough look. And like you said, I mean, they're putting up points. Like Jacoby Brissett was putting up 300-yard games left and right, and they lost almost every single one. So like again, they're in a tough division. I don't think anyone wants to become a coach of that team. I think honestly that's like the worst position out of all these ones I opened up. Like, you know, you don't have a quarterback. You don't really have a solid roster otherwise. It's kind of tough. You do have a good pick, but I don't know, tough still. I don't know what your cap space issue is. I'm not going to get into it right now, but either way, that's a team I wouldn't want to be a coach of. Raiders are up there too. Like, I don't know. The Raiders at least have Brock Bowers and maybe Max Crosby if he doesn't hate you.
And the number one pick.
Yeah,
and Ashton Genty. Like,
Mhm.
so basically, you would just be like, well, if we get into the line, we're fine.
Yeah.
At least on offense. So.
Yeah, get a quarterback that can game manage like Fernando Mendoza, develop, maybe become really good, and then Ashton Genty just running behind just dogs would be, you know, ideal.
Yeah.
And you get Tom Brady. That helps.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he did whiff already on the first hire, but hey. You know.
Hey, Pete Carroll, you know, it was a test the water type thing. He's, you know, he maybe heard some bad news. Maybe he got some bad information. It's on non Tom.
Yeah, bad info, yeah, from Pete's 50-year career. He's like, you know, I couldn't dig up anything. I just had this one source on him. I didn't watch him at all, too, you know, the last 3 years.
Everyone went to Pete's birthday party. He's like, he's a good guy. Let's get him in there.
Yeah, Seattle's literally the best team in the league this year. I mean, obviously it's 2 years removed from Pete, but still.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, they've only gotten by without Pete, so tough there. So yeah, Jonathan Gannon gone, Pete Carroll, Kevin Stefanski. This felt like again someone who's kind of screwed over, but he's been there so long and he's underperformed so long that it's like, I get it, buddy. Like, just take a seat, you know. I can imagine he gets hired quicker though. He's probably going to be an offensive coordinator or even a head coach again.
I'm assuming he's gonna be a head coach. I already heard teams are trying to reach out to him and stuff, like the Falcons, the Giants.
He's in the Falcons.
So, I mean, I even saw Jackson Dart comment. Someone probably asked him, but commenting about Stefanski too. So, like, yeah, he'll probably get hired. I would assume. I mean,
Titans job and the Giants job are both open right now, right? That our turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. The two that were already fired before today were Giants and Tennessee, correct?
Okay.
Yeah. So I'd assume he gets a head coaching job. There's not. It doesn't seem like there's many like stud candidates this year, like as there was last year, where there's even like 3 guys. So yeah, I mean, multiple time coach of the year. Say what you want. One team's gonna like that, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you can look at his quarterbacks he's had. Obviously, he had Baker, and he was pretty good with Baker. And then since Baker was, he had, like, give him a quarterback, either give him...
Deshaun, dude.
Yeah, Deshaun, dude. Yeah, dude. Washed up Deshaun, dude. Deshaun after hitting the massage parlors, not great with Deshaun. So, yeah, I think give him a quarterback, see what he can do. I do like the Giants in that sense. You know, get Malik Neighbors, get Jackson Dart, or the Falcons. Maybe he does something with Penix, but at least you have a ton of weapons that team. I don't know. Speaking of Falcons, though, they did release their coach as well.
They did.
Your boy Raheem Morris, your best friend.
Yeah, some people. Why is he my best friend? Sure. Some people were
racist if you said no.
Disappointed.
That was a setup, but you passed.
Thank you. I sniffed it out. That's why I said sure.
You're like, no. Yeah, he is. Good guy. Okay. Continue.
No, but yeah, some people, I don't want to say disappointed, but even like some guys from the media didn't want it necessarily. I heard the players were vouching for him, like Drake London and Bijan and stuff. At the end of the day, we've talked about it. He should have been fired, I think, personally. I mean, we're not into the games yet, but you end up tying the division. You go 8-9. And you're like, how did they end up 8-9? But like they lost a bunch of bad games where it's like
literally they said last episode they beat the Jets. They make the playoffs. It's crazy.
Yeah. So and like they haven't really gotten better necessarily. I know someone was like, well, he had a real quarterback, and that's when they were getting better with Kirk Cousins. Like, he had Kirk Cousins last year. Remember when they were bad? Like, do you not remember that? Where he had to bench him? Like, so, yeah, it just seems like people are trying to make arguments for him. I don't necessarily think that this should be as, like, one and done, like, as a head coach. Like, there are head coaches where I'm like, no fucking way again. But
Speaking of those guys, Matt Nagy getting a little shout out from Tennessee.
It's so
that
funny.
Was crazy.
That was my first thought was Matt Nagy when I said that. Even though Matt Nagy wasn't even that bad.
No, he wasn't. He probably deserves a second chance, but just the way it's just And it's like there's so much evidence against him where it's like he goes back to Kansas City. They've been putrid with him there. Like they haven't been a good offense. Like what do you look at? You're like, this guy's my guy. So yeah, that's one. Like Trestman would be another one. Basically any former Bears coach. Basically, that's you could just go that list. That's your list of don't ever hire again. But yeah, the GM for the Falcons also got canned, which makes the most sense there. Like, again, their draft picks haven't been that bad. Bijan obviously kind of felt like it's good. Kyle Pitts, Kyle Pitts again really saved his name these last 5 weeks because 6 weeks ago, if you asked me, hey, Kyle Pitts drafted 4th overall, you'd be like, holy shit, what a bad pick. Now you look at his last game log, you're like, I see the vision. But that's not a good pick. And then Penix's pick, obviously, after signing a quarterback to a $200 million contract, probably the worst out of all of those. I still see the draft videos of him like trying to explain it to Arthur Blank, which is hilarious.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not saying it to Arthur Blank.
Yeah, so that guy deserves to be canned. And then what's Kurt Benkert, whatever that guy's name is saying how much of a piece of shit he is. Again, I don't care about Kurt Benkert because I think he's a loser. But in this case, whatever.
What do you mean, the GM? Piece of shit?
Yeah. Basically, he's saying like he got cut. Like, I guess like the GM called him and he's like answered it. He's like, "Hey man, excited, after the guy got hired, he's like, excited, to get to work." And then the GM's like, "This isn't one of those calls," and just cut him on the phone.
Oh, yeah, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, should I comment? Like, what? How would you normally do this? Like, call him in? Like, you're not starting quarterback.
Yeah, like
you're a second string at most. So yeah, I don't know.
And yeah, stupid. Whatever.
Yeah, I get like you be respectful, but I don't know how to go about that. All right, so yeah, Falcons getting rid of everyone makes sense. Yeah, I imagine there's gonna be more firings. And the last one we had, you wrote down was Dolphins GM gone gas, Mike McDaniel staying, and then you said Tua seems to have 3 feet out the door. He's gone.
Yeah. Someone asked him if he wanted a fresh start. I didn't see didn't see it, but I saw the quote where basically it was like, "Yeah, let's do it. Like, I'm excited for that. Like, yeah. I'd welcome that for sure."
Yeah, please. Yeah, I'm already out of here, brother. Shit's packed. So yeah, I mean, Mike McDaniel should keep his job. Makes sense. They kind of overperformed at the end of the year. You give him one more shot, see if you can figure it out with a new QB, then he's probably gone next year, honestly. I can imagine they bring in some shitty quarterback, and then they do terrible, and he's gone early next year. He's already in the hot seat going into next year. There's no way he's not cool.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I wonder what they'll do, because obviously they don't have a high draft pick. They'll probably bring in a veteran. They'll probably try, like, Malik Willis, like we said. Or something
Aaron Rodgers, dude, bring him in one more year. A-Rod.
Maybe another short boy, dude. Get Kyler.
Yeah, sure, double shorted up.
Switch quarterbacks.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. And some other close calls I wanted to point out before we go into the Bears-Lions. Like close calls in terms of people that should have been fired. We're still waiting to see.
Still might be.
Yeah, John Harbaugh might be fired. I doubt it just because of that game. But
I heard coordinators getting fired, or that's the rumors.
How many times can that happen?
I'm right. Like, clearly there needs to be a change. I also heard that the Giants were looking into him as well, so I don't know if they do like a trade,
Yeah.
I mean,
also,
I can't imagine it's a lot, but...
No. Yeah, John Harbaugh for a pack of cigs, dude? I don't know. Well, also we talked about what John Harbaugh does is he offense, defense, special teams. They lost because of special teams, and that's what we said he does. So that's hurts. Obviously, he's your kicker, but still lost because of special teams. So literally the blame's on you there. And then other close calls. So Colts had to make a statement about their people, which usually is never a good sign. When Irsay's daughter, or whatever her name is, I don't know. I should probably give more respect than calling her Irsay's daughter, but she.
Call her Irsay, honestly.
Yeah, that's a good point. The living Irsay said, both Chris Ballard, crazy, and Shane Steichen are staying, which, again, Shane Steichen makes sense. He kind of just got fucked. And then Chris Ballard, though, this guy keeps skating by.
Yeah, I mean...
all time, he must be laying pipe.
It's like you look at it, it's like, this is how it probably goes every time. You're like, you look at the roster, you're like, this roster's not bad. Like, this roster's pretty good. But then they don't win. You're like, well, the roster, though. You're like, how long can the roster be good without being good? You know?
Yeah, but then you look at the coaching, like, the roster wasn't that great. Like, the quarterback, they had some injuries. So it's like a cycle of, depending on where you look on it, like the one blue hat, red hat, that's what you have, It's like the bad roster is the bad coaching, and then you just look at both sides, you're like, let's keep them going on for now. So, that's where they're at. And then the last coach I saw was, Buccaneers. Think Todd Bowles I saw was possible, and then Aaron Glenn escapes the one and done. Obviously, again, I also don't think really his fault, but tough being a defensive-minded coach and your defense having one of the worst defensive seasons I've ever seen in terms of stats put against them. Crazy, the numbers.
I mean, literally 0 interceptions.
0 interceptions, 38 touchdowns. These are passing touchdowns, I believe. I think it was 3,800 yards against passing and like a QB rating of 110.
Checks out.
Yeah, our pass rating.
They're bad.
Insane. Yeah.
But who's worse? Them or Sauce Gardner?
Yeah, true. It's probably Sauce. That's another one. Aaron Glenn probably should be. He's got a hot seat going next year. But that's what I have so far for NFL news. Anything else?
There's one more, dude, that Jake Glazer said is not certain.
What's that?
You know who it is? He's playing in the playoffs. It is Matt LaFleur.
Really? On the left, dude? That's crazy.
So the Bears could potentially knock him out, according to Jake Glazer. It seems like, depending on how the game goes.
Jay Glazer just always has something for you. I don't know who knows Jay Glazer. Who does Jay Glazer know? He does not in the news very often. He just hits you with a bombshell randomly.
Yeah.
And dude, if Matt LaFleur gets fired, that'd be crazy. No way does he deserve to get fired, but I hope he does. I pray he does.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And it will really complete what I don't know if I joked about it just with you or on the podcast or not, but I'm like, he's going to get fired and go to the Falcons and then make the best offense of all time, Yeah. Now it's looking like it might be possible. So I guess with that said, at least with the 6 openings right now, I mean, do you want to do a quick power ranking of the head coach vacancies?
Yeah,
Cardinals, Raiders, Giants, Browns, Titans, Falcons.
Titans bottom. No. Okay, let's read those again. So you got Giants, Titans, Raiders,
Browns, Cardinals, and Falcons.
Cards, Falcons. All right, so I would say my number 1 is probably the Falcons.
Okay.
Just simply because you technically do have a first-round quarterback. You haven't seen his full potential. He's come off injury, but whatever. You think you're going to shed Kirk Cousins' contract here in a year or two, so that should open up a lot. Obviously, you have Kyle Pitts leaving, but whatever. I think you do have something there. Don't have a first-round pick, right? Because it's the Rams.
Correct.
It hurts. But yeah, I still like the Falcons' weapons. I still think Bijan and Drake London are like 2 premier weapons you have.
I agree. I agree. I mean, yeah, they don't have first, but like their first rounder that they traded for performed well. I mean, he went from I think they had the least amount of sacks in the league last year, if not top 3, and I think they were second in sacks this year. So obviously a giant turnaround for the defense that way. So yeah, I mean it's a good roster on paper for sure. My second would have to be the Giants, I think, just because you have a good defensive line, you have a couple pieces on the O line. In theory, you have your quarterback already. You have a star wide receiver and potentially a running back.
Yep.
So, like, it's not like you're. And I've been saying this with the Giants for the last year and a half, 2 years. It's like they don't seem that far off. If you just like have a good coach in there, I mean, you just not that they're gonna get a Ben Johnson, but like you get a guy that can like make sure that they're doing right things, like make sure Abdul Carter's going to the fucking meetings on time, stuff like
have
that.
A coach that's not like a child. Yeah, it'd be good to have.
Yeah, so it would have to be the Giants. I don't know if you disagree.
No, I think Giants makes the most sense. Maybe the Raiders would be numbers, but the Raiders are so freaking bad, and I don't know that relationship with Max Crosby anymore is going to be sustainable. So, like, and you have Mark Davis as your owner, I'd go with Giants for sure.
I will say with the Raiders, I'm pretty sure they do have like $100 million in cap space next year, but I could be wrong on that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I guess if they're your three, obviously.
Yeah, I would say so. First Falcons, then Giants, and then probably Raiders for sure. Yeah. Just because you have the number one pick, it's the most capital. Like you're gonna get good quarterbacks theoretically. You have that in the bank. After that,
Cardinals is the worst, right? Like or maybe Titans. I don't know. Would you say Titans?
Titans, I think you have Cam Ward. And they look better. Like I still think Cam Ward's better than nobody.
Yeah.
And not a good pick. I mean, I don't know what their Cardinals pick is. It's top 5 right now? Okay.
I think it's 3.
Okay. It's up there then. They don't have a run game though. Your receiver...
Tennessee is the 4th pick, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, give me the Titans. Give me the Titans number 4. Or 4. I think Titans make the most sense there. I think Titans are 4, Browns 5, Cardinals last.
I think the only issue if you're a coach and yes, you do have Cam Ward, but if it doesn't work out with Cam Ward, they're probably firing you. Where it's like if you go to the Cardinals, you'd be like, well, we're obviously going to look for a new quarterback. Maybe it's not this year, but then you get some extra time. That's a bad coach thought, though. That's like, it's like I'm getting fired, coach. So, like, if you're that kind of coach, I might pick the Cardinals. But
true.
Like a good coach, I think Titans.
I might pick the Browns though, because that's one of those things like, hey, if I turn around here, I'm God.
Oh no, sorry, I was saying for the
worst. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think Browns would be my 4th.
Okay. I'd say because Browns or Titans, but very Browns makes sense.
Yeah, they don't have a quarterback, but like they're about to start shedding a bunch of stuff where they've been like down with like the Deshaun Watson contract that'll be coming, and they can get rid of that. Like you got a lot of old linemen where you could shed their contracts and rebuild there. So like I think they have a lot
defensive player.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you have an elite defense. All you have to do is fix the offense, and like that's attractive, I guess, to an offensive guy probably. So
yeah, for sure.
I would. I'm not that I would want to go there, but like I think it's better than the Cardinals right now.
If you turn around, you're sick. Yeah, and then also like your division. I mean, I don't want to be in the Cardinals division. You're getting steamrolled every week, it seems like, by those 3 teams. So you're in a hard division versus, Steelers are mid, Bengals aren't good, and Ravens are, mid, obviously. So, like, I'm going to try to be in the Browns situation in terms of where I did coach. Again, I also kind of lose your top. That's why the Falcons, I think, is so attractive. It's like the division's terrible.
That's true. But, the Saints could be running that in a couple years.
Yeah, they are. Absolutely. So I think that's good rankings. We had Falcons, you said Giants, Raiders, Browns, Titans, Cardinals.
I think
that's our list. That's our list. Print it out. All right, we can move on to games then. Bears, Lions. Tough.
This is not a good sign. When you start talking about the game.
No, if this was the backups for the Bears and they put up this stat line, I'd be like, okay, not great, but there's some life there. The fact that they put all the starters in and basically put up a goose egg for 2.5, 3 quarters, that's tough.
Yeah, it's not good. I don't know. It seems, at least in the first half, it seemed super vanilla on offense. I don't know what was going on. And then
they had 8 pass attempts in the first half. It felt like I think 8 or 9. Crazy.
Yeah, it was bizarre, and like even they asked Ben Johnson like what at halftime. They're like this was the simplest game plan of the year. Like he was pissed or whatever. So it's like, was it simple because it was like you weren't trying to show a lot and like you're just trying to do vanilla stuff, or was it simple because you've already played the team and like you have like it's not like too much install? I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, it was definitely disappointing. Didn't really do anything on offense in the first half. Defensively, they only ended up being 19 points, but it seemed like they gave up 40,
Oh, yeah. Amon-Ra St. Brown felt like he had every catch possible.
Yeah.
And James Williams, if not, was open, it seemed like. And then, I mean, Jimmy Gibbs, I guess, didn't really do much. But, like, or I didn't feel like he did much. He just got 80 yards, jeez. But, yeah, it felt like it's Amon-Ra and James Williams were just torching the Bears. I mean, Amon-Ra had 11 catches. Crazy.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yes, not a good picture before playoffs.
No. I mean, and I know the team. Ben's obviously pissed. Team obviously pissed, but like they did it, So.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it just sucks. I don't know where they go. Like, you need to start earlier. Obviously, I mean, they scored 16 in the fourth quarter. Awesome. But if you could do that, you could score probably a touchdown a quarter then. Like, what are we doing? Like, I don't know if that's coaching, play calling, Caleb Williams, whatever it might be, but, like, I don't know. They need to start figuring some stuff out. Like you said, the game plan of this game, I won't put it all on the team. I mean, it is, but this has been all year long where they don't really get started until the second half, it feels like, and that's not great, especially when your defense is a liability at best. It's suspect. Or it's like if you get into a shootout, you're probably not looking pretty because your defense isn't stopping anything. Obviously, they did good here, but I don't know. I don't know. And then the defense doesn't look good either. I just don't know where to go. This is not good. Not good. This is the least confident I've been in this team all year, I feel like.
Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah, I mean, especially, like you said, like, the offense was bad, but at least it showed its signs. The defense, again, they only gave up 19. You could, whatever, hang your hat on that, but you had some red zone stops. Congrats. Yeah, I mean, driving down the field, they just couldn't do anything. They couldn't stop them, like, at all. No. Like, they had maybe a couple drives where they did, but, I mean, Detroit just controlled the whole game the entire time. Just dink and dunk, run. Just it seemed like it could get whatever they wanted. And the most disappointing part is not even, like, that they got beat and, like, how bad it looked. It was you got beat and then you didn't try anything else. Like, why the fuck is DeMarco Jackson not playing? Like, it just how bad can TJ Edwards look before you put in DeMarco Jackson? Like, you need to figure this stuff out. The playoffs are next week. Like, you can't, like, make those adjustments next week. You got to do them now and see what happens. Same thing with the.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just saying with the corners, like Tyreek Stevenson.
Yeah.
You have one guy that on the team that's better in man. It's Tyreek Stevenson. You don't play him. Everybody else is better at zone. Like, what? I don't understand. Like, if you want to run man, that's fine. But like, when you're getting torched, every corner is getting torched all day. Like, you want to throw someone else in there, see what they can do, or change the game plan. I don't know, something.
Yeah, I don't know how Tyreek Stevenson found himself on the bench all of a sudden. Obviously, he had some okay games, but like Nahshon Wright is getting torched. We love Nahshon Wright. We shout out to him the first few weeks, but him in man coverage not good. And again, he's covering Amon-Ra St. Brown. He should not be covering Amon-Ra St. Brown. It's just not him. Like, if he's coming a bigger receiver that can't route run, sure, maybe, but like that's not him. And C.J. Gardner-Johnson, who he's on his third, fourth team this year, and he's playing man coverage against Jameson Williams. He's not catching up to him. And then Jalen Johnson looks like a sandbag out there. He's obviously still hurt, but like, I mean, what are we doing, dude? Stop putting these guys in this position. You have safeties who are really good. I mean, Brisker's fast as hell and can be everywhere, and Byard's a ball hawk. Like, play zone and have your safeties hopefully help out a little bit more, because that's how you win. I mean, that's literally how they got the turnover. I mean, it's like you said, or play Tyreek Stevenson. Do something different, because you're going to get smoked by the backers when you keep doing this. Like, the receivers aren't as good as the Lions receivers, I would say. But I think Matt LaFleur can game plan those receivers a lot better.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't have the stats in front of me, but I saw it was like basically like crossing and like intermediate, medium routes. Like basically the Lions are just goated at that, across the league. Like Jared Goff is like 2,300 yards in the season with just that, and it's like how do you beat that? It's zone, and they ran no zone. Like even Brisker said that he literally said straight up, he's like, we got out schemed. And it's like, yeah, no fucking shit. Like why was there no adjustment? It was very frustrating on the defensive side, and then and like I said, I think that bleeds into the offense, not being able to do, like, obviously they started slow and anything, but when you're just sitting on the bench for 7-8 minute drives and doing nothing and just staying cold, like, it's hard to get going, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
I don't know. It was just a bad game. I don't know. It still almost won. It's like, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, it comes down to whatever it came down. I mean, like, yeah, they probably, again, the defense just blew it there, but like, yeah, they should have won. Again, it's just weird to be, it's weird to complain this hard like we did with, the Packers game earlier in the year, and other games where it's like you lose by a score last second, or the 49ers game, and it's like, but yeah, again, it's just like we have eyes, maybe the score doesn't look, but again, you see they had 200 yards less, they had 10 minutes of time, like, less possession time, which I guess those stats don't matter necessarily, but it does tell you something that's not right. Like, again, you're not sustaining long drives. I mean, they really had only like 2 good drives where they just hit deep balls to Loveland, and he looked awesome, but like that's it. Like DJ Moore gave up on a route. People were saying, I don't know, either he might be hurt too. Like everyone's saying he's hurt. I don't know. Like either they're hurt or they're not trying. I can't imagine no one's not trying, but like I don't know. Yeah. There literally was only Kmet and Loveland that did anything on offense. Burden, I guess, had a decent play, but that's really it. Swift didn't really have many times.
He did stuff in the second half, but. Burton was non-existent in the first half. I was literally like at halftime, I'm like, is he even playing? Like I didn't even see him at all. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, special teams was fine.
Yeah, Cairo. I mean, it's fine. But again, looking to they're now favored against the Packers. I think Jordan Love will be back. Packers obviously have rested all their starters because I guess it's an advantage. Bears are the 2 seed, which is good. I mean, you'd rather be a 2 seed than 3 seed. I'm glad they got it, even though they didn't win. Thankfully for the fucking Commanders. But yeah, it's in terms of you look at all the teams, like obviously the Panthers, meh. But yeah, Panthers and Packers are probably not. Probably the bottom 3 there that anyone wants to play.
For sure.
Eagles, I think you're scared of because they can show up anytime. Obviously, 49ers, Rams, then Seahawks are scary. Yeah. So, yeah, I think those 3, I mean, you're definitely on the outskirts there. But, again, you've beaten the Packers. Yeah, when you went to a one-score game against, the Lions and the 49ers. So, I don't know, man. I mean, again, obviously, I think the Bears can handle it. They already beat the Packers, but they also, it's hard because then Malik Willis came in, so I don't know.
Yeah.
If they lose this game, it's a generational loss, and it's going to be tough.
Yeah, we'll talk more about that game specifically later in the week. But, I mean, at the end of the day, Packers time 3, I think I said this the other day, this is either, like, the launching point of the new era of, like, we beat the Packers in the playoffs, like, hell yeah, first year, or it's like we're sad again in the offseason. And then it's going to be fine next year, but we're going to be sad, even though their schedule next year is pretty fucking brutal.
Yeah, not easy. But hey, that's what happens. That happens when you get the first seed, win the division. That's what happens. So, yeah, excited. We'll talk more about that game when we get into it. We can talk the rest of the NFL slate real quick. Just go kind of, games that kind of mattered, games that didn't matter. So, starting off Saturday, Tampa Bay. This game didn't matter because Tampa Bay beats Carolina, but then the Falcons beat the Saints. Man, tough if you're the Buccaneers, I suppose. But you kind of did it yourself.
Yeah.
Again, whoever won this game doesn't matter. I imagine you're getting rolled in the playoffs. You're going against an angry Matt Stafford, right? Matt Stafford's a 5 seed now?
Yep.
So you're going against an angry Matt Stafford. I guess Panthers already beat them, but I don't see it again.
Yeah, I mean, they beat them at home, whatever. But, yeah, I mean, it's just crazy, obviously, how Panthers made the playoffs, like you said.
It's the first time I've seen it. First time I've seen a team lose and not make the playoffs, or make the playoffs from losing. It's crazy.
Especially it was just the whole division was basically deciding who the division winner was the final week, which is kind of cool, I guess. But I mean, Saints didn't really have anybody. Like I said, you didn't have Olave, and like you basically just had Shuck trying to win it for you by himself.
He almost did too. He had it at the end of the game. He threw a devastating pick. But yeah, I mean, if you're relying on the Saints to keep your season alive, you don't deserve to be in the playoffs, and you don't deserve. I mean, the same thing. The Panthers. You rely on the Falcons. You don't deserve to be here. So it is what it is. Good for them.
Yeah.
Next game, Seahawks at 49ers. Seahawks look good. Seahawks defense looks awesome.
Oh yeah.
Seahawks offense still a little suspect. I don't trust Sam Darnold enough, but like the defense. I mean, holding a team that just put up 45 against the Bears, wherever it was, to get held to 3, crazy. Also, did you see a stat about the the teams that play the Bears the next week, wherever it is?
I've seen it before. I don't know what it's at now.
I think it's like 3. I think 3 wins the whole year.
That's
3 and 15
checks out because I think the Browns actually won after they played the Bears. Because I knew it was 2 wins at some point. It was like 2 and 10, or 2 like something like that, or 2, 10 and 1. I think the Cowboys played whatever. So yeah, 3
15-1, 3 14-1, something like that.
3 12 and 1 because you can only play the Bears.
Yeah.
There's one missing.
Yeah, so Bears just the ultimate trap game. You just let your guard down next week and get crushed. Also saw a thing. It's I think it's tweeted by Parma Take, but it was the game between the Bears Commanders. Whoever loses that game last year, this year, just had a devastating season afterwards. That was awesome. Bears last year after losing to the Commanders lost every game but the last. Same with the Commanders this year, lost every single game except for the last. So
that's crazy. I didn't realize they lost every game.
I think they lost every single game except for this one against the Eagles. But either way, the Seahawks are the team to beat right now. It looks like. I mean, them and the Jaguars, obviously, in the AFC, or the Broncos, but scary team. Don't want to play. You don't have to. At least you're a 2 seed. So if the Bears make it, they're not playing them until NFC Championship, which is good.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And yeah, because Bears get automatically 2 home games if they win. So that's huge too. Obviously,
especially the Bears. I think their record at home is way better than way.
Oh yeah, I think it was I think it's defensively. I think like they gave up like 30 points on the road and like 17 at home or something.
Makes sense. 6-2 versus 5-4. So big difference home and away split.
It's actually not that different. I mean, it is, but like I don't know. It doesn't seem that. I thought it was gonna be further
6-2 and 5-4. They were 6.
I mean, it's only one. That's only 1 win difference. I mean, you just had an extra game on the road, which is 2 extra losses.
Still, I mean, then they should be. Let's say they beat the Lions. It's a little different. But yeah, no, it's not. It was crazier before the last game. But yeah, so first seed is Seahawks. 6th seed now is going to the 49ers after this game, and then he said Rams. They handled business. They fucked up. I don't know. Matt Stafford just put. We'll go to that game next. Matt Stafford just trying to win MVP, desperately trying to win MVP in this game. Felt like. They're like 2-yard line. Let's toss it in there. Touchdown. Yeah, Matt Stafford 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. Looked good against a Cardinals team that's bad. And yeah, they secured the 5 seed.
Yeah, I mean, Cardinals again. Yeah, put up a lot of yards, but nothing really crazy. Michael Wilson again. Just I don't understand what happened, where he came from.
Megatron, dude.
Yeah, I saw so many comments.
Look, I think Marvin Harrison got hurt, and I think or got taken out of the game, or didn't. And then he did that. It was like, did Marvin Harrison can't be in the game when you do this? Like, it's not like he does it while Marvin Harrison's playing. It's just Marvin Harrison's gone, I'm gonna become the best receiver of all time, and he is. He's so good.
He's got like anti-chemistry with fucking Marvin Harrison.
Yeah, they hate each other. So yeah, that's the Falcons again. We talked about them. No coach now. They're
not that this game mattered, but Stafford had 259 yards and 4 touchdowns. Hall said 259 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Who? Oh,
Trubisky.
Mitchie, baby. Mitchie, dude. I can't believe it. Yeah, let's talk that game, dude. Buffalo Bills crushed the chat. I thought this is the reason I thought Aaron Glenn was going to get fired. You give 35 to Mitch, dude. That's a tough look. I'm surprised you can get fired after that, because that's like, oh boy.
I mean, yeah, it's and not even just Mitch. It's like Ray Davis is going 21 carries for 150 on your head. Like,
yeah, dude, that's crazy. Ray Davis averaging 7 a carry and didn't have a carry over 23 yards. That's insane. Yeah, if you're getting torched by Ray Davis and Mitch Trubisky, that's a hard one.
Yeah. Last game at
Highmark.
yeah.
Yeah, it was sad. I saw Trey White watching it. It was like crying a little bit. It was good. I forget what song it was in the background. It was, I don't know. It was Mr. Brightside. I don't even know. But either way, that's what.
I was gonna say, shout out Isaiah Williams on the Jets as well, former Illinois guy. He got team MVP. He got cut from the Falcons at the beginning of the year. I think joined them in like week 3 or something, and won team MVP.
Who else would you give it to?
He's just a returner. They have nothing besides returning.
Yeah, dude, you can't even give it to like a tight end, an offensive lineman. They're all hurt. And I give it to Justin Fields. So I don't know.
Oh, Brady Cook, obviously not.
No, I think Breece Hall. I don't know if he exists anymore. Is Breece Hall still playing football?
Breece Hall, he is. I did see him comment. Khalil Herbert was in this game.
Really?
I just see 12 carries for 42 yards for the Jets.
Bring over, dude. Mitch was probably loving it.
Yeah.
I don't know if they even played together, but still.
They did.
Okay.
Maybe they didn't actually. I don't know.
Close.
Whatever. And I lost my train of thought before that, but whatever. We can move on.
Okay.
To another game.
What do you want to go to? We mentioned real quick, just I'll get it over with. Eagles lost, so that's why the Bears got the 2 seed. So Eagles are a 3 seed. Obviously, didn't play their starters. Tanner McKee looked atrocious. That's all I have for that game.
Yeah. Tanner McKee, hey, dude, what do you mean atrocious? He threw for 240 yards.
Yeah.
I said he was going to throw for 300. I was really hoping he did. Until the Bears lost, and I was like, please, God, don't stop.
He hit a lot of yards, but there was like driving at the end of the game. He was just tossing the ball 6 yards over people's head. It was like tough look, dude. So he silenced the haters. Jalen Hurts, probably the happiest guy there. Lost the Commanders. Next game, what do you want to do? We can go.
I don't know. Dolphins, Patriots. Patriots rule. Drake May not looking like he wanted to get the MVP. He did not care. Ramondre Stevenson was just dominating. I mean, I saw it was like 9 touches for like 150 yards and 3 touchdowns at one point. Yeah. So, I mean, Dolphins, whatever. Quinn Ewers got a touchdown. Congrats.
Cleveland beat Cincinnati. Only thing from this game, Myles Garrett, like I mentioned, won the sack record with like 5 minutes left in the game. Crazy. Joe Burrow took a dive.
I don't know. It's like it's so in the middle where it looks like he probably could have stayed up, but at the same time, like, he was pressured. He
probably doesn't want his knee to explode for the 4th time.
Yeah, probably not. And like, I mean, if you were watching the game, like, he was running around. Like, it wasn't like he probably would have just done it at the beginning if he was going to do it, Yeah.
Also, I don't know, Bengals, I get it. They're complaining about the game stopping. Like,
so soft. Like,
what are we doing, dude? It's a record. Like, not a little record. It's like one of the things people follow every year. It's like one of the records that can always be almost broken. It never is. It's finally broken. And you're complaining about the game stopping, dude?
Yeah, Jamar Chase was, I better stop for fucking a long time when I break records later. It's like, what record are you going to break, dude? There's no career record that you're going to break. Like,
he even said, he's like, what if I get 10 catches? I was like, that's not a record. I'm like, what's the 10 catches? I was like, where's that come from? And then Zach was like, we're playing for our lives out here. I'm like, no, we're not. Like, I mean, you're playing for your job, brother, but like, you should handle the Browns.
You got a free timeout. Chill.
Yeah, exactly. Good point. That's softest comments I've seen from the Bengals. So, again, that's that game. Browns essentially play themselves out of the 2 spot, though, by getting 2 wins against the Steelers and the Bengals. That's tough. Classic Browns, dude. Browns love it.
Well, another team played themselves out of the 2 spot.
Give it to me.
Giants over the Cowboys.
Raiders won 2. That's crazy. So many wins.
Raiders, at least they were locked into their first number 1 pick before they won, so that's fine. But yeah, Giants.
Wow, the Cowboys. This is the biggest surprise I had of these shitty games I didn't care about.
Yeah, I mean, Joe Milton was whatever. I think someone said it on the broadcast, or like it just seemed like they lost steam when they took Dak out. They're just like what the whole team just gave up essentially. Yeah, but the Giants are obviously trying still. I don't get it. I mean, you won 2 games in a row to end the year to drop from technically the 1 pick, but even drop from the 2 pick to the 7th, I think now.
7? So, oh no, that's a big difference, dude.
Yeah. So, granted, they're not taking a quarterback. They're not taking a D end, so that's at least okay. But at the same time, like, you could trade, you get extra assets. So, I don't know. I saw something that was like the Giants have won like 8 games over the past like 4 seasons or so, and 4 of them are come in the last 2 weeks of this year.
Yeah, they did this with Trevor Lawrence as the team. Right?
Yes,
They played
yes.
Yeah, so like they love playing themselves out with top pick. And no one tries harder than the end of the year than the Giants. They must just hate their fucking GM or something, or the owner. Like, screw him. We're gonna win without him.
Hey, they kept him. They kept Joe Shane, dude. He's back.
Joe Shane, don't unpack. You're not coming. What did you say that one guy? It was like just roasting him. It's like, don't unpack your car. You're getting cut, basically. Bad comment, dude. I'll look into that. I'll look into that when you bring up the next game.
Next game is you go Colts and Texans. It's just an interesting game, at least. Well, actually, no, fuck it. We'll just do Titans Jags real quick, since we just talked about T-Law. Sure. Titans and Jags. I mean, Jags won't. I don't know. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, Jags. Like I said, I think they're the scariest team besides the Seahawks, in my opinion.
Yeah, Cam Ward got hurt in like the first drive. I think he's fine. Doesn't have to get surgery, but he sprained his shoulder or something. And then, I mean, it was just a rout after that. Jags were just putting it on for some reason. I'm not really sure what they were doing, but I mean, Trevor Lawrence has been just electric. So
you got the Gorillas, dude. Did you even get the Gorillas post game? No, you didn't see that, dude. After the game, the teams came like, if they would have lost, I don't know. Obviously, probably not going to happen. But yeah, they rewarded him with some diamond grills, and he put him in post game and was just showing him off, dude. Everyone was psyched, dude. Liam Cohen was even pumped, dude. Yeah, everyone was just pumped in the locker room. So yeah, he was just dancing around. So he became a true Florida man.
I did see him getting squatted by a girl or a woman at the bar or something.
What?
Yeah, it was like a TikTok. It's like when you see Trevor Lawrence, it was like him doing that, and she was just him over her shoulders, like doing squats. I was like, what the hell is happening right now?
It should be the opposite, you think, but hey, good for Trevor, dude. He's truly getting initiated into Florida now. They finally accepted him.
Yeah.
I found the Joe Shane comment real quick. So he said to Nick McLeod, "Don't pay October's rent, all right? As soon as I can replace you, I'm going to replace you. I'm not fucking around."
Hey, you know what?
Transparency.
Transparency. He was right. Nick McLeod fucking sucks.
I forgot it's a guy you hate. Yeah, it's Nick McLeod. Yeah. Alex hopes Nick McLeod didn't pay rent. So yeah, he said Jags. Anything else?
Even Brady was like talking about like Nick McLeod getting in. I'm like, golly, don't let him back. Like they're doing terrible. I'm like, hey, get some other people in there, not him.
You're looking down the bench like he's like looking. You're like, who else we got down there? Okay, Colts, Texans dub.
This is actually a really good game.
It was.
Surprisingly, yeah. I mean, Wyatt Leonard started off high.
Why didn't he start? Why did they bring in Philip Rivers?
Well,
he was hurt.
The first week he was hurt. After that, I don't know. I mean, I guess you're like probably
you can't
like,
bring in Phil for 1 week.
We're done anyway. And you're like, well, yeah, fuck you, Phil. Like,
well, I think it'd be worse if you brought him in for 1 week and then nothing, and then you lose and take him out. You're probably like, why would you do that? It's like you had to see him out for at least another week or 2 before you could just make that decision.
For sure.
And like we're checking Phil out after 1 week. That'd be a tough look for the org.
Yeah, Alec Pierce did good, but then he got ejected too.
Yeah,
just
slightly bumped around.
What he was complaining about, even like he was livid off a play that wasn't even PI.
No.
So he's gonna get a new contract.
Yeah, he'll get paid
$1K, dude.
Mike Pittman might get a new contract for for something.
For doing nothing.
For seeing the vision of him. For letting all his targets go to Alec Pierce and being a good guy. Great teammate to have.
Yeah.
They ran a double fake punt, the Colts.
Oh, yeah, they did. That was pretty electric.
Yeah, it was. Because I saw Rigoberto Sanchez with this. Yeah, it was a nice pass by him, just a drop in the bucket to Mo Alley Cox, and then they ran hurry up off the fake punt, which was crazy.
Yeah.
Caught him on 2 by 9.
Yeah, obviously you gotta. I mean, it's very smart. I don't know why did you use this. You should have saved this until next year.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah,
even if it doesn't work, like you could just call a timeout. Who cares, you know?
Exactly. They should have came back out there in punt formation. I'm gonna say it. 1st and 5, game punt formation, really throw them off.
Yeah, I remember in Falcons one time we did punt on. I think it was 2nd down for some reason.
Let's see, coach.
Yeah, we were winning by so much,
Oh,
actually.
That's even worse. Dude, I'd be upset if I was your coach.
Yeah.
Dude, just play football, please. Or just score right away.
Yeah.
I don't care. But yeah, so Colts, Texans won. Like I said, I mean, it was a good game, but Texans defense, giving up 30 to Riley Leonard's tough. Like, I don't know if
Riley Leonard's just good.
Maybe. Just, I don't know. There's so many teams I don't trust in this playoff right now.
I think Texans are one team you can. I don't want to trust, but like trust them more than every other. Most
Yeah,
of the
they're
other
playing the
teams.
Steelers too, which I mean, I trust them against them.
I would trust the Falcons against them.
That'd be a matchup for the heavens. Any other games? We got Green Bay, Minnesota.
Awful game. One of the worst games of all time.
Yeah,
Literally.
why was this on my television? I don't know. Why did Fox put it? Why did we not get any games that actually mattered? Which is crazy. Yeah, this was hell.
Yeah, Clayton Tune, no good.
Why didn't Willis just start? Like, I didn't get it. Is he hurt?
Max
Maybe he's hurt.
Bosmer, not good.
No, I mean, JJ McCarthy played, then died, and I was like, here we go again.
Do you see Max Bosmer like fall down and then get back up and then get crushed and fumble the ball?
Oh yes, I did see that. They turned around. What are they doing?
I don't know if he thought he was down or like,
He must
I don't
have.
know.
'Cause he tripped over his own guy. He probably thought he got hit somewhere low, and then he got wrecked.
So bad.
Yeah, and then Matt LaFleur's kicking a field goal at the end of the game, and people complaining about like betting. Like, no, dude, probably just didn't want to get shut out.
Probably, yeah. And it's honestly pretty hard.
dude, mute himself like a clown. Yeah.
Oh, did I?
Yeah,
Nice.
It is hard to like. Yeah, you avoid the shutout as much as possible. That goes on your record, especially when apparently Jay Glazer's saying that you're in the hot seat. You gotta avoid a shutout anytime you can.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Was Jay Glazer in his head, dude? That's why they played so bad.
Yeah, he was rallying from Jay, dude. Jay report got him.
Yeah, imagine if you're a coach, you just see that, huh?
Yeah.
I made the playoffs. What
Yeah,
the
eating like
fuck?
his morning cereal. He's like, no way. And he's like, we lost our quarterback. Yeah, he's like, Micah Parsons. What the fuck? So yeah, that's probably Rattle's day. But either way, that game doesn't matter. What other games we have? That's
To be
great.
fair, like they did get worse after adding Micah Parsons record-wise. So,
Theoretically,
like they were 11-5 last year. I'm pretty sure.
true.
So-
I mean, he did get hurt for most this year, but yeah, sure.
Most of the year, like
Probably
6
half.
games.
Yeah, true. They probably would. I mean, yeah, I don't know. They could have won this game. They would have won this game if anyone started for the. Honestly, they could have started one starter. I think they win this game. It's just a culmination of everyone not starting. Other game. You said Raiders beat the Chiefs, which is crazy. I mean, Chiefs sad. Chiefs just became a sad team. So fast.
Chiefs top 10 pick. I think they're not 9th.
True.
Never
Steph Curry.
thought I would have seen that.
Yeah, did the Steph Curry move? Just lose every game.
Yeah, I don't even know what they need to do. Just figure it out.
Yeah, they'll figure it out. Chargers get dominated by the Broncos. Broncos get the 1 seed. This was actually a big game. Obviously with the Jaguars winning, but Broncos handle business. And Chargers, I think, are frauds.
Trey Lance just couldn't get another touchdown. He's still touchdownless since his rookie year. I was really rooting for him. They were on like the end at the end, or like first and goal at the end of the game, and they scored, and there was a penalty. I was like,
Oh, really?
They're gonna score still. No, they did not. Obviously.
Yeah. Again, I said Chargers are frauds. I did. Yeah, Trey Lance did play, so I don't know, but I just don't trust it.
Oh, you know what it was? They scored a touchdown. It was a great catch, but then he actually dropped it.
Oh, they went to review.
He dove out, like going out of the back of the end zone like this way, and then like toe dragged. But then when he came down, he like hit the ground.
Imagine giving
Sad.
the ball to Trey Lance after. Like, here you go, man. Congrats. And then they review it, and you didn't get it. And he has to go back to the line, just sad as fuck.
Yeah. That would be pretty. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope that didn't happen.
I hope he did, actually. So, yeah, Trey Lance, not the guy. Justin Herbert, healthier. I don't know. I just don't like the Chargers. The Chargers team doesn't give me good vibes. The bad vibes team.
For sure. I mean, until they aren't, they're still cursed, in my opinion.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, they've made the playoffs plenty of times in their history.
Them and the Colts.
Who are they playing? They're playing the Patriots. We'll talk about this obviously more next week, or next episode of the games, but I don't know. Patriots, it's gonna be a good game. Just two average-looking white quarterbacks getting after it. Can't wait for it. Two tall boys just getting after it, dude. Can't wait for that. Throw Josh Allen in that mix, maybe even. Love that for us. What else? Is that it? Oh, in the last game, the Sunday Night Football.
Important round, yeah.
Yeah, probably the most important game of the entire week. Tyler Loop, tough. Ravens, probably wishing Justin Tucker didn't allegedly get hand jobs from masseuses. Multiple.
The worst is Tyler Loop was actually pretty good this year. He's just like a shorter. I feel like he's just like a shorter kicker. Kind of like, what's his name? Cairo a little bit. Where I think he had 3 misses from over 55, and he only missed like 5 on the year or something total. So, tough.
Make it 6.
mean, yeah, I might have been 5 with that one too. So, obviously tough. It's tough when Lamar Jackson's fucking pissed at you too. Like, that's your team leader. Like, all right, dude.
Lamar's just tweeting out, shaking my head or something like that.
When you fucking missed multiple games, you fucker.
Yeah.
And we're terrible for half the year. It's your fault you're even in this situation.
Yeah, absolutely garbage. He was horrible. I mean, yeah, like again, beginning of the year, but blew it against the defense did against the. But they just had to do a little bit more against the Bills. So yeah, Lamar mostly at fault for the season actually.
Yeah, and obviously it comes down to one play you're always going to blame the kicker, like Cody Parkey. But at the same time, we all know that like the offense was ass that game. Like the Bears is like we knew that it was bad at the time. We still blame Cody Parkey, but like they weren't going to win the Super Bowl with that offense. The Ravens were not winning the Super Bowl with this team. So honestly, probably good for your franchise. You go from picking in the 20s to picking like 14th, I think, off the top of my head. So, I mean, it was a good game. I mean, Lamar did play really well.
Yeah,
I don't want to give him too much shit. Like, obviously, he probably won the game and did enough to win. Derrick Henry did well. I mean, Zay Flowers had a couple of huge catches. It was really back and forth at the end, for sure. I mean, Rodgers throws that touchdown at the end with, like, a couple... Not too much time left. I don't remember exactly.
Chris Boz, dude. The Boz also missing a kick that he hasn't missed in 4 years. Crazy.
Yeah. But even when they were lined up to kick the field goal or before that, they, like, ran backwards and then, like, kneed it. I'm like, why would they do that? Like, this is not, like, that short of a field goal. It was still
one of the Ravens, yeah.
Yeah, it was still 45 yards or whatever.
That's what I was thinking, too. I was like, they had a timeout. I think they still had a timeout. It's like, why don't you get 10 more yards?
Yeah,
and call timeout.
They had a timeout. Yeah,
it's like, or try to play a couple plays to sideline or something easy or whatever. Get 5-10 yards and call it. Because they had I think it was 15 seconds left or 20 seconds left. It's like you could run 3 plays here really if you want to.
Yeah, there was at least time for one full play, for sure. So. I don't know. Coaching bad. Obviously, we'll see what happens with Harbaugh, but not really his call at that point. He's special team. I don't know.
So I said special teams, dude.
But who's the? I guess he probably did make that call, to run that play because I think Tyler Loop wanted to be there.
Yeah, he probably asked him, "Where do you want, left side or right side?" He's like, left or whatever.
You still could just run the ball with fucking Derrick Henry to the right, you know.
Anything, yeah, I could have done one of those things. Yeah, you'd think so. Yeah, I don't know. It did not make sense. But Aaron Rodgers, like you said, he looked awesome. Aaron Rodgers, it looked like Prime Rodgers was back for a little bit there. It was kind of fun to watch. He was just dicing it up, dude. Just, getting a big run for 20 yards. Like, oh, there he is, dude, just on the rollout. It felt like Prime Rodgers, which is a little scary to see, obviously, as a Bears fan, but sometimes you're like, this is pretty sweet. Like, he still got it. Like one of the childhood guys still got it. Like if Philip Rivers came in and was gunslinging, you'd be like, damn, he still got it, but he didn't, obviously. But Rodgers still had it, so glad he got the win over the Ravens. And hopefully it was terrible in the playoffs.
I will say I didn't really watch a lot of Steelers games. Their offense until the fourth quarter, it's just like so boring.
Oh, it's terrible.
Screenplay, run, 10-yard pass. You're like, all right, this is like, I don't know. I mean, I guess that's probably why they scored 3 points in games,
Yeah, if Kenneth Gainwell didn't come on the spot recently, I don't know what this team would be. Kenneth Gainwell became just a pro player all of a sudden because of the infinite dump downs out of nowhere.
Yeah. He just stole Saquon Barkley's juice when he left last year.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he's like, let me get some dump downs, baby. Calvin Austin, too. But yeah, you get DK get back. I just don't think the Steelers compete. It's funny because the Steelers, I'm like, they have no chance in the playoffs, but if the Ravens would have won this game, I'd be like, watch out for the Ravens. I don't know why. And the Steelers still better out. Or obviously beat them.
Yeah, it's just the thing, like you said with the Eagles, where it's just like, even the Eagles are obviously better than the Ravens by far, but like, you're just, that they have talent, so just like, could they go off a game? Yeah, probably. Like, I've seen their offense play really well. I've seen their defense play really well at times, so if they put it together, yeah, I don't want to be playing that team, like, on an off week. Like, maybe they're not going to win the Super Bowl, but, like, they could get one good week, maybe.
Yeah, Lamar, a week where he's actually not a baby who shit his pants, actually. They're huge. Huge for the Ravens. But, yeah, I mean, playoff picture's set. Again, I'll mention the games. We have 3 o'clock, Fox, Rams, Panthers. 7 o'clock, Amazon Prime, Packers at Bears. And then Sunday, we have 12 o'clock, CBS, Bills at Jags, which that should be an awesome game. 3:30 on Fox, 49ers at Eagles. And then last Sunday game will be Chargers at New England for NBC on NBC, and then we will Monday night action on ABC. Houston at Pittsburgh. Yeah. I saw Houston tweet out they're like, we're not 3 o'clock game. They actually tweeted it out. Not 3 o'clock Saturday. They're shocked.
That's funny.
Yeah, so that's funny. The Bears getting Amazon Prime. I think I tweeted it out, dude. Roger Goodell's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Who looked at Bears Packers, the best rivalry probably in the sport, and was like, Prime on Fox or Amazon Prime? Let's do Amazon Prime.
Yeah, I wonder if...
Let's get Al Michaels out there.
I can't imagine that this had anything to do with it, but I was just say, I wonder if they're like, well, we already had Tom Brady and like the one crew fucking announced this game a couple weeks ago, like let's get another crew in there, and so they're not saying the same stuff. But
so you get shitty Al Michaels and Kirk Herbstreit.
Yeah, I was gonna say it might be better if you got the same crew because they could talk about like what they saw before, what's different. But yeah. There's no way that played a factor.
No.
But
I don't know if it would be Tom Brady. It could be Greg Olsen for that 3 o'clock Fox game, honestly. Because there's no way. Fox has 2 games in a row. There's no way Tom Brady's going back to back.
No.
But yeah, I mean, last time Al Michaels did the Bears game in the playoffs.
I don't know.
Double doink.
When was that? Oh, sad.
Yeah, tough, dude. What could go wrong? But yeah, excited. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about other Chicago news. I don't know. Next episode. So we'll get you that. No, we're not going to. No, just don't.
There's no news.
Yeah.
It's Montez Puzelis is decent again. That's it.
Hey, don't even listen to the next episode. Alex summed it up right there.
Yeah, you're
perfect, guys.
Well, give us a listen. Just turn it on, and then you can turn it off.
Yeah, skip to the end. Like it, subscribe, leave a review.
Yeah.
Dom rating for Alex.
Yeah, from 1 to 4.5.
Girth or length?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah, it's like I don't know. That.
Tough.
Hockey. It's a hockey puck. All right. Well, we'll see you guys at the end of the week talking playoffs. See you then.
Bye-bye.